on the internet, nuclear launch codes are being sent, that airplanes are loaded with nuclear missiles and they're flying already, or nuclear missiles are flying over Iraq, or Iran is under attack, or Israel is under attack. All these things. None of that is true, folks. None of that is true. We have absolutely no evidence that aircraft are loaded with nuclear missiles. We have absolutely no evidence that missiles are flying over Iraq. We have zero evidence that we are at DEFCON 2. Now, we do have evidence that military bases throughout the United States and around the world are heightened, or Iran is under attack. We do SKYMASTer is the senior bases throughout the United States and around the world nuclear forces globally. Sky King is a high priority message. Well, we're not going to call names. We're just going to tell you what the facts are. So what we know is that yesterday, yeah, you have to use ciphers. They're deja vu. That's the way it is. The message that you're sending out is not the message. The message that you're sending out is telling you where to go look in your book to read the message, or which envelope to open. If you're on an airplane, it's that big orange box. So, no, you cannot Google the DEFCON level. That's a lie. Nobody knows what the DEFCON level is. So, the people that put that out, well, they're not telling you the whole truth. They're guessing, and they will tell you they are guessing. And it's just a way to get clicks. Clickbait. Yes. I used KY57s, KY99s, and a variety of other things that I'm not going to go into. So, what we know is that over 130 EAMs have been sent out. U.S. military bases have been raised in their alert status. I believe it's at Delta now. So it's FPCON Delta throughout the United States. FPCON Delta means that it's 100% ID check at all military bases. So if you go onto a military base right now, they're going to check you and ID you and make sure you are who you say you are. We are one step away from the highest level of security lockdown we can have on a U.S. military. Now, we've had a lot of different aircraft deployed to a lot of different places overnight. Now, some people are saying, oh, this is all part of an exercise. Well, no, it's not. There's not enough people in the exercise to account for 130 EAMs in 13 hours. Sorry, folks. They would never be able to respond to the orders. Again, 130 EAMs in 15 hours? What are they going to do? Oh, this EAM tells us to turn the lights on. That EAM tells us to turn the lights off. You can't carry out that many missions with that group in 13 hours. So that's not what's going on. Additionally, we've already done the highest number of EAMs ever recorded. That was right before the Iranians attacked Israel. No, I thought Foxtrot was the highest. I need to bring that chart back up. I don't have it in front of me. Foxtrot is one higher. Israel since October the 8th. That's not true. Iran has been attacking Israel through proxies for 20, 30 years. So the Israelis have decided that they're going to respond. From what it looks like, the U.S. knows that. And the U.S. is expecting terrorist attacks in response to Israel's response on Iran. So the U.S. is repositioning equipment, and the U.S. has raised the force protection condition to Charlie, the second highest level of security on a military base. Now, military bases across the U.S. have already been put on alert. And we believe that other military bases around the U.S. are also being put on alert, and that U.S. forces are being moved. We believe that they are calling up U.S. forces to be ready. I'm not saying calling in retired people, although that is happening. That's not what I'm talking about. U.S. forces to. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying calling in retired people, they are, although that is happening. Requesting an increased level of security. What I'm saying is, they are calling in retired people, requesting assets to be moved, security, missile launching moved, assets to be moved, aircraft moved, missile launching moved. We've seen a lot of things. We're watching all of this in real time. Aircraft moved, a lot of 3 o'clock this morning after some reports 3 a.m. came out. 3 a.m. 3 o'clock in UK time. 5 aircraft, 5 tankers launched out of building 5 aircraft and flew down along building flew down along the west coast down of Africa. Some of them landed down here, down along the west coast down of Africa. Some of them landed down here, them landed here, and the other 3 flew on. Where they went to, we don't know. Landed down here, them landed. But all of a sudden, the 5 tankers took off. Where they went to, out of the UK. And they disappeared off of ADSB. They went out of the down here. We showed 2 of them and landed here, but the other tanker down here and disappeared. Down here, we showed them sent. And landed here. We've seen lots of aircraft departing out of the US. And so we've seen lots of aircraft departing out of. We are assessing. And so this is lots of aircraft. Guess what we are assessing. We were trying to estimate what all these folks are doing. Guess what we are assessing. A little bit of a guesswork here too. What all these folks are doing. Because it looks like that the U.S. is preparing for retaliatory strikes. Because it looks like that the U.S. by radical Islamists globally. Because it looks like from the coming by radical Islamists response. Because it looks like from the coming by from Israel to Iran. Coming by from, well, they could be checking on Niger, but these are refuelers. Coming by from, well, yeah, I'm not worried about B-52s, but these are B-52s leave the U.S. Well, yeah, I'm not worried about B-52s, but these are B-52s leave the U.S. Well, B-52s fly over the U.S. Folks, if you want to get this all the time and you want to get news without all of the hype, if you want to get this all you want to get news without all the fear bombs, without all of the hype, you want to get news with evidence-based news, fact-based news, actionable intelligence, evidence-based news. Go to the link based on the chat. Actionable intelligence, evidence-based news. Oh, another Triton is crossing the chat. Thank you. You'll have to track him when he comes in on the other side. Thank you. Give me a number on that. You'll have to track him when he comes in on the other side. DM that to me. Number on that. You'll have to track him when he comes in on the other side. So, we don't do the beer board, folks. We don't tell you that missiles have been launched, folks. We don't tell you that missiles are flying over Iran. we won't tell you that we're at DEFCON 2. We're not going to scare the fuck out of you with things that we don't know. We're not going to scare the fuck. We're just going to tell you what we can show you and what we can prove. We're not going to we get this way for a decade. Show you and we're going to continue to do it. We get this way for a decade. Show you and we're going to continue. We want to get our private stream. We've been live on our other private streams. We want to get our private stream live on our other private stream. We want to get our private stream live on 17 hours. 17 hours getting ready to shut that stream down. 17 hours getting ready to another stream. We're encouraging you to come join the family. It's only $10 a month. We're encouraging not only does it get you notifications anytime anything is breaking in once a month, it also gets you notifications anytime we go live with a news broadcast. Breaking in once a month, you access to our after-hour live news broadcast. Gives you access to our classes that we give every Saturday night, 9 Eastern. Access to our classes that we give this coming Saturday night. We're going to be talking about infrared light sources. We're going to be talking about red light, infrared light, UV light. And we're also going to be talking about night vision cameras, thermal weapon sights. We're going to teach you how to make the best water filter that money can buy out of things that you can get from your local hardware store. So, yeah, the current Rumble stream is a private Rumble stream, and we will continue to do private Rumble streams. We will go back again with another public announcement tonight at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. That will be on Rumble. Ghost, I have called the young man. I have told the young man. He said he is entitled to his opinion, and it's his opinion. And I said, yes, sir, you are entitled to your opinion. I can't make anybody say anything. So he is entitled to his own opinion. I'm not going to badmouth him. I can just tell you that I don't agree with what he's saying. So all I can say is his opinion and my facts do not align with one another. So thank you for the VVP E660. So again, I can only, we don't do opinions here. Our philosophy on opinions are everyone has one. They're like assholes, and most of them stink. So we stay away from opinions. I try to never, ever give you my opinion. All I want to give you is fact-based news and saying, if we look back in history, when have we seen this before? So, yeah, I lost coverage over the Atlantic, but we'll get it when it comes over on the other side. A second one of those heading towards across the Atlantic is, and it may just be going out to do a mission. It doesn't mean it's going all across. We just need to keep a close eye on it. Watch it. See if it comes back to Jacksonville or if it continues across. So if you have not joined the KLW World News Network, now is the time. The link is at the top of the chat. Go there and sign up. What do you mean tomorrow? Well, that's because you're probably not a silver member. Yeah, you're not a silver. Yeah, you gotta be a silver member now. What we're doing is, because we're out of space on the KLW World News Network, until the software engineers, which is going to be in the fourth quarter of this year, Tell the software engineers can rewrite our software, because our app is a private app. KLW World News is the only news organization in the world with our private app. It's not like the regular app that the SChat offers. Ours is exclusive to us. We are on our own server. We have our own app for your phone or your tablet. And that app has to be modified to allow a larger number of members. So when they worked on it before, they moved it to the largest number of members that they could with the current platform. They modified it so they could use it. And so we have the maximum number of members on the network as we speak. It's full. So the only way you can get on the network now is to be a Silver Coffee Club member and be in line. So if somebody doesn't pay their bill, or somebody's credit card doesn't go through, or somebody leaves the network, or somebody gets thrown off the network for putting up fake news, then we will put you onto the network to fill that space. We've put a few people on here in the last couple of weeks, but not many, because once people get on the network, they don't ever want to leave. So what we are doing is we have created a Silver Coffee Club membership. Silver Coffee Club membership is a way that you can get in line to be on the network. So to give you as much as we can of the network, we are now allowing Silver Coffee Club members watch the KLW World News member only content. Normally from Coffee Club, you would never be able to see the private streams that we do. You would never be able to see the classes that we have, and you would never be able to be invited to participate in a roundtable. Those are things for KLW World News members only. So what we have done is, because we have no more space and people want to get onto the network, we've created a way that they can get in line. Still have the benefits of being a KLW World News member, just not being actually on the network. Rather than the $35 a month for access to the software, access to the app, access to all the other roundtables and other things that we do, we are just doing a Coffee Club membership for $10 a month, and that allows you to watch that stuff, but you're not on the network. Safety alerts, you don't get any of that. So that is creating a line of people who would like to join the KLW World News Network. What we will do is, when we have room on the network, we will send out a notice to our Silver Coffee Club members only. And we will start at the oldest member who responds, not oldest in age, the member who has been the longest on the Silver Coffee Club, or the regular Coffee Club for that matter. We will start with the person who has been on the network the longest, and if they respond positively that they want to be on the network, then they can go and sign up on the network. When they go and sign up on the network, then they will become a member of the network. That's how we're going to do it. So if you want to get in line to be on the KLW World News Network, just join the Coffee Club. See our after-hour shows, join the Coffee Club. See our roundtables, join the Coffee Club. Take our classes, join the Coffee Club. So it's a cheap and easy way to do it. It's only $10 a month. Can't afford it? Oh well. Can't afford $10 a month. Don't need to write me a sermon about it. Holy shit. Right, so it's only $10 a month. So the link is at the top of the chat. Encourage you to go there and sign up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the stream on Rumble. So you guys who are on Rumble, if you want to continue to watch this, you can go over to YouTube and watch it in the stream here. So let me put this. All right, so there is the link. I've just put the link into the Rumble stream. He's messing with my stream. Great. So yeah, it's less than a bottle of ketchup. So go over to YouTube. We're going to end the stream on Rumble. As soon as we end the stream on Rumble, I'm going to reset. Then we are going to do another stream because I don't want to lose the EAM counts and I don't want you guys to lose what's going on here. So move over to YouTube if you would, please. There is the link once again. All right, so we got 1,349 over here. Yeah, there you go. Transfer complete. All right, so with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream. Rumble. And create a new stream. There we go. Listed members only. Who appears that crazy fucking redneck. Submitting configuration. Why? Start streaming. Go back over here. Share this. Send it to all of our members. More watch, link in the all call. That is the members. We will now copy this and send it out to our Coffee Club members. Granny, you got canceled by Stripe. You need to check your credit card with Coffee Club. Sorry, dear. Hippie Mad Hatter. So go back over here. Now there are over 780 U.S. military bases around the world. Those 780 military bases around the world are probably on a heightened level of alert. The Polish gun, I wasn't meaning to keep you over there for long. We were over our 12-hour period, and I needed to refresh the stream. It was the only reason I moved you over there. I didn't want you to miss anything. Howdy, Fred and Sue. So now we are going to send this out to our coffee club members. If you're a member of the coffee club, you're going to get an invitation here in a moment. If you're not, you need to go sign up at the link pinned at the top of the chat. So if you haven't signed up yet, now is the time to do so. Get over there and get signed up. I am sending out the notification right now for the new private stream. Again, this is going to coffee club members only. So get over there and get signed up. This is not for the public. So there is. It's not going out on Twitter. Do not share the link, people. Yeah, don't share the link. Okay. If you share the link, you'll be banned for life, and the FBI will get an email that you have shared copyrighted material. I'm tired of the idiots who think that they can steal my content and give it away to the public. So from now on, I'm letting the FBI deal. Yeah, there's already one crybaby. I don't care. I do not care. They pay $10 to give me a thumbs down. That shows how stupid they are. And the great part about it is, by them giving me a thumbs down, it actually counts for me because it shows interaction in the chat. So I just love the fucking idiot. Absolutely love them. They really think I give a fuck. All right, so we've already got 87 over there. When I start seeing hundreds flowing in, I will know that the emails have reached everybody else. So again,
here we have shown 4 ways you can do that.
Correct, folks. Other people are putting out information that, in our opinion, is not accurate. That is their choice. That is their option. That is their right. It's their platform. They can express their opinion. We don't do opinion. We do fact-based news broadcast.
Message follows. Quebec, I, Foxtrot, Alpha, Mike, Papa, Lima, Tango, Victor, Lima, November, Alpha, Zulu, India, Hotel, Charlie, Juliet, X-ray, 5, 6, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Fox, Romeo, Echo, Quebec, Whiskey, I say again, Quebec, 5, Foxtrot, Alpha, Mike, Papa, Tango, Victor, Lima, November, Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, 3, Juliet, S3, 5, 6, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, 6, Papa, Romeo, Echo, Quebec, Whiskey. This is 6:30 out.
Candy, give me the first half of your email address and the @ sign, and I'll go look and see. Sometimes it takes up to 5 or 10 minutes for all the notifications to go out because thousands of them have to go out. I just sent out 2,100.
All stations. All stations. This is 6:30. 6:30. Break. Quebec. 5. Charlie. Juliet. 2. 7. Standby. Quebec. 5. Charlie. Juliet. 2. 7. Standby. Quebec. 5. Charlie. Juliet. 2. 7. Standby. Message follows. Quebec. 5. Charlie. Juliet. 2. 7. Kilo. Foxtrot. Tango. Foxtrot. 2. Zulu. Bravo. November. Papa. Whiskey. Mike. Sierra.
K&D, you're not in Coffee Club.
Whiskey.
You need to go there and sign up.
Uniform.
Go to the link and sign up.
Uniform.
Under that email address, you're not in Coffee
Uniform.
Club.
November. Oscar. I say again. Quebec. 5. Charlie. Juliet. 2. 7. Kilo. Foxtrot. Tango. Foxtrot. 2. Zulu. Bravo. Tango. November. Papa. Whiskey. Mike. Sierra. Quebec. Whiskey. Uniform. Uniform. 3. Kilo. Uniform. 6. November. Oscar. This is 6:30.
All right, I'm going to send them out again. Maybe Coffee Club is running a little slow here.
All stations.
Fuck.
All stations. This is 6:30. 6:30. Right. Quebec. 5. 6. Bravo. Echo. Zulu. Standby. Quebec. 5. Bravo. Echo. Zulu. Standby. Quebec. 5. 6. Bravo. Echo. Zulu. Standby. Message follows. 5. 6. Bravo. Echo. Zulu. Quebec. 3. India. Charlie. Bravo. Hotel. Romeo. Lima. 5. Kilo. Oscar. Lima. 7. Uniform. Charlie, Delta, Charlie, Tango, Kilo, Papa, Juliet, I say again, Quebec, 5, Bravo, Echo, Zulu, Quebec, 3, India, Charlie, Bravo, Whiskey, Lima, Hotel, Romeo, 4, Lima, 5, Kilo, Oscar, Lima, 7, Uniform, Charlie, Delta, Charlie, Tango, Kilo, Papa, Juliet. This is Victory out.
All right, so the lower right-hand corner. Well, thank you, SCD. Appreciate the $20 donation there. Greatly appreciate it. You guys are the ones that keep me going. People are getting their notifications. We can see the numbers on Rumble rising. We're also getting responses. Yeah, well, we don't use raw alerts, Michigan, just so you're aware. And people were starting to get their emails for the coffee club. I have sent it out twice. Now, so you're going to get it, and I've sent it out to over 2,000 people. So again, it takes a minute for it to get out there. So, but I see the numbers rising on, oh yeah, fucking numbers going through the roof now. So the first wave is coming in to Rumble now. I'll wait for that number to get up probably to about 800 or so. And then I will end the stream on YouTube. So if you have not signed up yet to the coffee club, you need to go to the link at the top of the chat. Also, the reason we have this, the force protection condition is now Charlie. We believe that a lot more military bases are going to this. We've been told that bases across the U.S. are going to this because Israel is getting ready to respond to Iran. So U.S. military bases have been put on a higher level of alert for force protection condition. We're now on the second highest level that you can have. We're at war when you're over here at Delta. Okay, so we're at the next highest level for force protection. We believe that a lot of these EAMs are going out to military bases around the world to advise other military bases. There are over 780 U.S. military bases globally that we think that a lot of these EAMs we are hearing going out are going to military bases, telling them to change their threat condition to force protection condition Charlie, which again is the second highest condition there. Got 200 people, over 200 people in Rumble already. Those who everybody's on Charlie now. They're doing this because they are concerned about retaliation from Islamic jihadists from the attack that is about to take place against Iran. So that's the reason we think they are upping the security condition. At least that's the reason that Fort Knox, Kentucky gave. So if you haven't signed up yet, now's the time to do so. The link is at the top of the chat. So go there and sign up and get access to the private streams, to the news broadcasts, to the after-hour shows, And now, until we get the network expanded, you'll also have access to the classes that we do on Saturday night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. This weekend, we're going to be talking about infrared light. We're talking about infrared illuminators. We are going to be talking about infrared cameras. So there's a whole lot going on this weekend's class. We're also going to teach you how to make a water filter. That is the best water filter in the world. Glad you guys are getting all of your emails. If you would, please move over to the other stream because we are about to end this one. Oh yeah, the number faster now. We're now at over 400 people on the other stream, so you know that the members are showing up. 413 over there. All right, so is there anyone
Terry Moreno, we have breaking news
in the YouTube stream
President Donald Trump
that is a known Silver Coffee Club member that has not received
for this case, and they will decide, all these jurors, 12 at the end, whether Donald Trump falsified business records to hide a payment to porn star Stormy Daniels, and if Trump falsified those documents to hide the affair from voters ahead of the 2016 election. That is the crux of this case. Let's bring in executive editorial producer John Santucci, senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky, legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer, who've been with us throughout. Aaron Katursky, let me go to you first. What can you tell us about this jury?
This jury is made up of 7 men and 5 women, all from the diverse neighborhoods of Manhattan. All of them said they could be fair and impartial, but they all
Howdy, Smiley.
Some opinion
you get my DM?
of President Trump. As one of the jurors who was selected said, Terry, he was president. Everybody was talking about him. And so there is one woman on the jury who says she doesn't like
Tell you and yours to hang on. It looks like the ragheads are getting ready to get pissed off.
Fair shake.
All right, 7 men, 5 women. I got that right? Yes. Okay.
Correct. 7 men, 5 women. They're still picking the alternates. One alternate so far has been chosen.
Right, and thank you, Aaron, for that very much. And given the way courts, trials usually go, Brian Buckmeyer, I'll go to our trial attorney here.
Well, Robert, we got that from the DOD last night.
The case should
when they upped the condition to Charlie.
When you
we got the notification and we put it out. We actually put the notification from DOD on
slicing and dicing who would be.
So we read it, and it said military bases across the country.
Each case presents
so that's what we're saying. Military bases across the country.
Race plays a factor.
Have been asked
gender
to
plays a factor.
increase
Sometimes
their
employment. I would think in a case like this, gender doesn't really matter. I would be more interested in an employment background and what parts of Manhattan they're in. I'll give you an example. We know that there are.
So I just read what DOD put out.
This jury, if they were 2 public defenders or 2 white-collar attorneys, both are attorneys, but we can probably surmise 2 very different opinions. And so I think employment matters way more than gender. But to your point about jury selection, the way that New York...
Yeah, Robert, that's all we do, buddy. We just give you what we got.
Very important. The first person
we don't make up
is the foreperson. It's not like
There's
another
all kinds of other people out there that do that.
And the first alternate selected...
Missiles are flying across Iraq.
...chosen to be on the jury if you lose...
Nuclear missiles are airborne. They're opening the silos.
It's important. So is the second and the third and so on and so forth.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Let's go to John Santucci, who's covered the Trump team from the beginning and before, it seems, almost, John. So one of the things Donald Trump has tried to do is delay this case. It's moving along at a good clip, and he won't be able to do that.
No, I mean, this is moving away at lightning speed. I mean,
all right, so Redstone has remained a Bravo.
Numbers went, Terry, of course, we backslid.
Good to hear
5,
that
then
not all of them have done
7,
it.
Became 10, became 12, but now we...
It was read last night. We showed the statement from DOD. We actually had the actual statement from DOD early this morning.
Here, as you mentioned, the Trump
and we read the statement from
to delay this case yet again. Look at where we are 4 days later that we now have...
Thank you, Moon.
For the moment, obviously, some somebody could try to bail, but already going into alternates, it does look like this thing is going to move forward. Now, the question, obviously, as Aaron Kotersky was just noting, they're still going through the process, so it doesn't seem like they have all the alternates set yet, so that could continue.
All right, Andrew, glad you got your
we have to see
your
when
email
we get
now.
to opening.
All right, so everybody move over because we're leaving
indicated to be ready to go Monday morning, and all systems seem to point that way.
If you haven't signed up yet, the link is at the top of the chat.
Timeline, right? Because obviously we know from what
now's the time to go there and sign up.
To 8 weeks. Then obviously the defense would have to respond to everything. So how much longer does this eventually play out?
Yeah, Yashi, that is true. It does vary from base to base, but DOD said that military bases across the country. So I guess I should take it that way, that military bases across the country, instead not all of them, because they didn't say all military bases across the country. They said U.S. military bases across the country are going to Force Protection Condition Charlotte.
Judge Merchan said no.
And Fort Knox confirmed that they were going to Force Protection Condition Charlotte.
State of New York.
So, I guess that means when they say military bases across the country, that doesn't mean all military
several weeks, the guy that made it in New York.
Again, I'm quoting from what they sent out. In New York, we put their message on the screen.
And now let me take your mention of
showed it and read it. That's what it said. Military bases across the country.
This trial is going to get underway sometime next week. What is the
raising their threat level to Force Protection Condition Charlotte?
Do with
we put it on the screen. The actual we put
the
notification from.
Judge has been telling the jurors that the testimony could take about 6 weeks. Now, a lot of
the notification
is going to depend on the defense cross-examination of the witnesses. We're not sure what kind of case the defense ultimately might put on.
So move over to Rumble, folks.
18 witnesses.
You haven't signed up. Now's the time. Link is at the top of the chat.
Who's who?
We will see you on Rumble.
The Trump campaign from 2016,
next
and maybe
broadcast
members of the Trump family.
To the public will be
asked if they had recognized
in 4 hours.
And names like Melania Trump, Ivanka Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Michael Cohen, Stormy Daniels.
And many
These are the people who are going to make up the bulk
get over
of
to
the
Rumble.
Case. Not
thanks for being here.
People who are necessarily political opponents, but people that used to be, or still are in some cases, part of the former president's inner circle.
Aaron, thank you for that.
Pig, where are you?
What the jurors can expect. And John Santucci, let me go back to you with what was going on inside the courtroom today.
Yeah, from our team of Olivia Rubin and Peter Haralambos, who are still there, Terry. The 12 jurors that Aaron and I were talking about with you, they have been sworn in. This is visual. You know, this is such a shame with the New York State court system. There's no cameras in court, but thank God for our reporters who were there. All 12 raising their right hand and at some time looking at Donald Trump as
Okay, y'all should be able to hear me. Let me get this camera up. Sorry, y'all. I had 1,500 things going on because with this military stuff going on, I have basically, I say family, it's friends because I don't really talk to most of my family, but shit, I'm slaughtering everywhere, y'all. I need this damn, whatever, I don't know, I might have just messed up my lip liner. Anyway, they're pilots. Like, one of them does a doomsday plane, one of them does a P-8, and the other one is in a fighter jet. And then my brother's contracted with the Navy. So that's why I was telling y'all this stuff is important that he was talking about. There's people on the internet that's going to tell you, I think Intel Fraud, one of them, I can't remember his name on here, but he's a kid. And he tries to tell you these EAMs or whatever are training, and they are not. They do not train on 1175 or the other one Lee does. They do not train on those networks, and SKYMASTER is never training. SKYMASTER, they retired. They were supposed to get a whole new aircraft, and they only use that for our nuclear forces. So, I mean, it doesn't mean they're launching, but what I think is happening, I know Aaron Steigelbeck, whatever his name is on YouTube, he does the Israel stuff, news. He was saying that, I don't know where he heard this from, something off Twitter, but I think it's a lie because he said that America has talked Israel out of attacking Iran or retaliation, and that's a lie because the whole reason our military bases are on lockdown, basically, you have to live on the base. You always have to show your ID when you go in, but the only way you can go on the base is if you live on the base. They're not taking any visitors or anything else or work on the base. Because once this starts happening with Israel, when they retaliate, then they're going to activate their sleeper cells over here. So I'm just telling everybody, y'all do not be in big crowds out in public. That's the main thing. Watch your kids. Be very careful, y'all, because they are going to activate the sleeper cells. And that's why I knew what they were doing last night. They were repositioning everything. I don't know that we're going to help Israel attack. I think if they're going for their nuke stuff, then we will probably help them. I think that the only thing Israel needs is refuelers. I really think that's the only thing that they're going to need from us. And because as far as I know, I don't think they have refuelers, but that's it. Everything else Israel's got. So, but it's very important. That's why I shared it with y'all, because it's very, very important. It's not a joke. I know there's people saying that it's not real, it's fake, and all this. I was like, look, I don't have time for fake stuff. I know 3 pilots. One of them drives. One of them flies a doomsday plane. You know what I mean? There's certain stuff they can't tell me, just like my brother being contracted with the Navy now. He was in the Navy over 20 years. He retired. He was on a fast attack sub, a nuke sub. But there's still stuff they can't tell us. But they said last night on those EAMs, Mainsail asked SKYMASTER, was this a drill or was it real life? And he told him twice it was real life. He confirmed that. So all these people trying to tell everybody that this is not real is full of crap. And this is at 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's talking about training. I was like, y'all, they're not training at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, they're just not training. There was over 150 something EAMs from last night to today. That is ridiculous. Like, it was back to back for 7 hours last night. It was not training. That's why I didn't go live. When it started last night at like 8 o'clock, it was nonstop. I couldn't do nothing. So, these people get on my nerves because, like I told this one dude, him lying to people, acting like he knows something and he don't know crap is going to get somebody killed, because somebody listening to him is going to think he knows something and that this is nothing and nothing's happening and all this stuff. And it's dangerous. And I wish people would quit doing that, because if they don't know, then they don't need to say. I sure enough would not be telling everybody. I'm not telling everybody to freak out. I'm telling everybody to have gas in their car, to make sure you have, the shelves are going to go empty. If they think they're not going to, that's another thing. I keep on hearing, well, I'm watching the news. Okay, I don't know. I have not watched TV in a year and a half. I don't turn on the TV. If you think they're going to tell you that, they're not. All you have to do is listen to one of the stations or one of the YouTube channels that does it's very low frequency. You got to have a very low frequency radio to get EAMs, because our doomsday planes, send the signals. It comes from all the nuclear forces, land, air, and sea. Sometimes you'll hear them. It sounds like they're in a plane. You can tell they're in a plane. Sometimes they're at the silos. Like, it depends. They do have places in Europe that transmits this stuff, but it is only the U.S. nuclear forces that they're talking to. Like, NATO is not, like, it's just the U.S. nuclear forces. So anyway, but Duramax on here, he's on 24 hours a day usually. Lee don't stream on YouTube anymore, and a lot of his stuff is private. He streamed today on YouTube. He does public service announcements, but New York Prepper and Duramax. And I got on New York Prepper's thing this morning, and this dude, he had been there all night talking about he was jealous because he was getting donations or whatever. I was like, listen, New York Prepper didn't even ask for the donations. You're hollering nothing happened. Oh, there was a lot that happened last night. There was 7 hours worth of EAMs. People like that get on my nerves so bad because they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. So, people don't need to freak out, but you do need to make sure you have gas in your car. You need to have a plan. If you're in New York, if you're in a place that there's a nuclear base beside you, do you have kids? Are you going to have to get them from school? Because you don't want to be in the fallout range. Everybody needs to have a plan. If you are near a nuke base or somewhere that's a high target, and New York Prepper has all that on his site, you go to his YouTube, you can go to his website, and he has, for Europe too, all of the high targets for if a nuke was to get sent over this way, where the first place they would hit and stuff. You would rather have a plan than not have a plan at all, is what I'm saying. And I'm also telling y'all that 4 pilots I know that's in the military, a doomsday plane, a P-8, the P-8 is a sub-hunter plane, and the other one's a fighter jet. This is not a joke, and they're not telling you this on mainstream media, so y'all need to find the source on YouTube that's not Intel Frog or whatever, a kid, Duramax, New York Prepper, and when Lee is on, KLW World News, he does a lot on Rumble, but most of his stuff is private. You have to be on the network. I will tell y'all that it's $10 a month on Coffee Club. He was in our Department of Defense. He knows exactly what he's talking about. My brother's the one that told me to go find him. I mean, to become part of his network. I'm on his network. So anyways, when he tells you something, it's not a lie. People will try to say it is, but it's not a lie. And yes, I'm going to do readings in just a second. Daisha, are you back yet? I don't know if we have any mods in here. Give me just a second. I know, Daisha, I know I had y'all listening to that stuff, and I know a lot of people's just like, oh, well, but you won't be saying, oh, well, if something happens. Then you're going to be wishing I should have listened instead of just saying, oh, it ain't nothing. Let me just go on. There's no reason to panic, but people need to be smarter about what's going on, because once Israel starts attacking Iran, they are going to activate sleeper cells over here. They are going to bring out bombs and stuff in crowds and be blowing people. I'm just telling y'all. So watch your kids. Make sure you know the exit. Try not to be in crowds. If you can help, if there's some kind of concert, I would skip it, because that's where they're going to attack. And that's why this stuff I knew that's why that was happening last night. Lee finally was able to verify it, because all of our bases are on lockdown. 911 went out last night in every state. And the funny thing is, ABC News did report that 911 was actually part of what would take place in a cyber attack. And then guess what happened last night? 911 went down in every freaking state. So these people saying this is, oh God, you don't have to panic, but y'all got to get your shit together and make sure that you got kids at school, you in Oklahoma, Offutt Base, Air Base, you close to that, then you have plans and know the fastest way to go get your kid from school so that you're not in fallout range. You know, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yes, Ashley, hang on just a second. And I'm going to, what's today? Thursday? Tomorrow we will discuss the classes because of all this going on. I haven't had a chance. All the stuff is posted in Google Classroom for the shadow work class. And I'm also going to be offering another free class on learning tarot. So, you know, but, yeah, y'all just need to, there's just a lot going on and I was having to do all kind of stuff. Am I echoing? Can y'all hear me okay? Because I don't have my sound where I can hear it, me talking, because it will echo that way. So I just need to make sure I'm not echoing and that the sound is okay. Let me, oh, geez, check this thing. Oh, I forgot my Facebook thing because I can't see Facebook chat. Hang on, y'all. Jeez. It's a lot. Okay. Live chat. Let's see who's in here. Okay, yeah, Daisha's not back yet, I don't think. Okay, Ashley, give me just a second. Let me fix YouTube. I don't know why that's doing that. Hang on. Yes, I do. All right. There's your thing, Ashley. And hang on one second. Let me check Facebook. Why is that doing that? Hey, Sasha. Are you okay? I was just giving everybody the rundown because all of our bases are on high alert. And we got somebody on YouTube telling everybody, hey, Daisha, that Israel's not going to respond and our bases are on lockdown because when Iran's going to activate sleeper cells. And so I was just telling everybody, like, I have 4 people. I have three people that are pilots, and then my brother is contracted with the Navy. He was in the Navy for 30 years, basically. But I know a doomsday pilot, a P-8, and a fighter jet pilot. A P-8 hunts subs. A doomsday plane is the E-6. It can launch all of our nuclear weapons from the plane, and it carries the president if it needs to keep him from being whatever attacked, whatever. And we had over 151 EAMs, and SKYMASTER was coming through. Yeah, the reason I'm saying it might not, Sasha, is because the way everything was going off last night, I don't think it's going to be that long. I was thinking that too because everybody was saying holiday, but because of what happened last night, I don't think it's going to be that long. But that Eric Steinbeck is saying that America told Israel not to respond and kept on at them. So Netanyahu listened. I said, that's a daggum lie. I said, Israel is going to take care of Israel. I said, they ain't got he ain't listening. Netanyahu is not listening to Biden. I don't know why. And that Eric Steinbeck, he does the Israel stuff all the time, and I like him, but that come off Twitter somewhere, and I don't even know who said it, but it's a daggum lie. But yeah, we have bases that are on lockdown. Our 911 went out last night. Every state 911 went out. I couldn't do nothing yesterday, and that's what I was doing now. I was on the phone because what I can know, they tell me. There's still stuff I can't know because they can't tell me, especially the doomsday, the fighter pilot, and then the P-8 because they hunt subs, and it's crazy. And the issue is Iran, Russia, North Korea, and China all together, and that's why I was telling everybody in America, like, you need to know the route to get your kid. If you live near a nuclear base or a base that's a high target, just in case something happens, you need to know the route to get your child so that you can get the heck away so you don't have fallout. Yeah, that's all they're doing. Yeah, it's Iran supplying all that. That is exactly what they're doing. That is what that's how World War III started. The day that Hamas attacked y'all, the day that Hamas did what they did, World War III started. Putin paid Hamas $2 million of his personal money now. You know what I mean? To do what he did, to do what they did. I mean, because he knew it would take eyes off Ukraine, so that way, because he's crazy, and all the evil ones are going to work together. So, you know, it's just that. But the issue is people's not taking this seriously. Got people last night talking about all these EAMs, and SKYMASTER is a very, very, like, that is the next thing is if SKYMASTER and oh God, what's the other one? Sky King are talking to each other. Lee explained it to us like that's God and Jesus talking to each other, okay? Because SKYMASTER is kind of strategic. Sky King is the launch person. You know what I mean? So it's not a joke. Oh yeah, Putin's evil, and it is in the Bible that Russia, you know, what's going to happen, and I do believe that God will take care of what he said he would take care of. I don't think there's no bones about that. They didn't change that in there at all, I don't think. But the issue is this. I wish they would quit telling all this false stuff on YouTube, and especially that Eric Steinbeck dude, because he is like a representation of Israel, and his first thing on his, and he may not be telling everybody that, he may have just done that so people would click on his thing, but he's already got millions of followers. But like, there's no way Israel's not going to respond, and there's no way we should be telling Israel not to respond. And because Iran is the one supplying, besides Russia and China, is the main one supplying, and they're going to keep on. It's not like Iran's going to just leave everybody alone if nothing happens. No, it's going to make it worse. But I do, and I was going to tell you, just, you know, we don't know exactly when anything's going to happen because they don't tell us either, but just because of all that happened last night, I think it's closer than it is further away. So, you know, and y'all got sleeper cells over there too, Sasha, you already know that. So, you know, yeah. Okay, y'all, and I'm fixing to start doing these readings. I know people are probably getting aggravated, but it makes me aggravated because people do not understand how important this is. Not important for everybody to freak out and all that, but important to use common sense and know that there is a danger. I hope nothing happens, okay? But they're going to activate sleeper cells. They're going to. These people, I'm sorry, not all of them, but the governments, even ours, is evil. They do not care. So that's just that. Okay, so now that y'all have heard my spiel, I've been on the phone, though, with and listening to SKYMASTER all night. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. Mansell, which is one of the guys that do the EAMs, asked SKYMASTER last night, was this a drill? Is this a drill at 2 o'clock in the morning? Which you know it's not, because, I mean, 150 EAMs from last night to today. That's unprecedented. But SKYMASTER said, no, this is real world. I repeat, this is real world. And then he said it again. So we're moving shit everywhere because, you know, whatever. We had B1s in the air, B2s in the air. Just, it gets nerve wracking. You know what I mean? Because you know that these people carry something that can destroy the world. So it gets me a little nerve wracked just a little bit. And it pisses me off when people just like, oh, it's just training. They don't train on the 2 main stations that those aren't training stations. Those never have training on them. And they don't train at 2 o'clock in the morning as much as we had up last night. I was like, y'all, they were making me mad. I was pitching a fit. Because they're lying and they're going to tell somebody wrong information and some idiot's going to be listening to them thinking they know something and they don't know shit. I was like, listen to me. I know a doomsday pilot, a PA pilot, a fighter pilot, and my brother. Yeah, I know when something's going on. Like, you know, it made me mad. Anyway, okay. I know whose thing was first. And then I couldn't get my mic to work. Yeah, I had all kind of stuff. Okay, Ashley, you want to know what's coming toward you for love, right? We need to ask what the hell's coming toward us in America, Israel. I think Israel's probably got themselves better. I know they do, better than, anyway. We need Netanyahu. We need a Netanyahu. Oh, okay. So, okay, what's coming towards you in love? You're saying, all right, Ashley. All right, I'm going to shuffle these. I'm saying my prayer real quick. I'm trying to not have negative energy, y'all. I'm trying. Okay. I'm not echoing, am I, y'all? I don't remember if I asked y'all that or not. Okay. My back's itching. Oh no, yeah, Iran don't have anything that's. I mean, they probably have a couple of news, but they don't have anything that can take y'all. Yeah, I'm not worried about Israel with that. Yeah, I'm not at all. I'm not worried about United States and a nuclear weapon like that. I'm worried about the sleeper cells and these kids. You know what I mean? These people going in these large crowds, not paying attention. You already know how that works, Sasha. Yeah, because y'all have that stuff over there all the time. So people don't want to listen. They just want to, and then these kids, whatever they do to them, and then they hurt a bunch of people because of crowds and nobody's paying attention. And that's what I get mad about. Okay, Ashley, what's coming? Oh, God, really? Did I just drop the other cards? My Lord. I don't think I did. I didn't hear them. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, dadgummit. And y'all, if y'all see my pants, I'm wearing some pajama pants. I took a shower. I ain't had time to do nothing else. Didn't find nothing to match. Well, I guess it matches because it's gray. Gray and green and white, but killing him. Yeah, then that's why I try to tell people here, I'm not worried about a nuclear weapon as much as I'm worried about the sleeper cells we have in these big towns. Okay. Ashley, are you still I'm telling y'all, do y'all see this? Okay. Ashley, you're sitting here. I'm fixing to do your reading, hon. When I pick up my cards, because they're going everywhere. There's a lot of energy in these cards, or there's a lot of energy in me. One of the two or both. Okay. So I've asked Jesus to protect us and only give us good energy and what we need to know and what we're supposed to know. Nothing else. Not that he would give us what we weren't supposed to know anyway, but still. Okay. Okay, what is coming toward Ashley in love? With love, she is a Libra. What's coming toward Ashley? What can she know? What does she need to know? What can she know? What does she need to know for a healthy relationship? And if something's going to be unhealthy, we want to know that direct as we can. Try to avoid heartbreak as much as we can. Okay. Now we have some kind of, what am I doing? I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm just pulling out cards like I ain't got nothing to do. Okay. Well, Ashley, you have okay. And right here's getting on my nerves. Okay, so you have Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. The World card. The Devil, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Okay, so how long have you been single, Ashley? Have you just got out of a relationship, or in the past 6 months, have you got out of a relationship that was bad? Y'all, okay. I just have to excuse my, okay, there we go. Maybe that's better. I don't think I've got this on that much of a delay. I wish I would quit doing that. Okay. Y'all, that's just going to put those up as they go. I don't know. They're just going to go up by themselves. Okay, Ashley, did you hear what I said? Okay. Have you recently, or have you been in a relationship in the past 6 months that was bad, or some, it just wasn't a healthy relationship? No, these things are getting on my nerves going up like that. You haven't been in a relationship in 3 years, or you got out of a 3-year relationship? All right, I gotta fix these things too. What is wrong with this delay thing? All right, y'all, hang on. I'm fixing to. Okay, 3 years ago. Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, then this is what I'm going to tell you about this, because this is, I was trying to fix this delay. I'll fix it in a minute after you're reading. But this is the world, the devil, 8 of swords, and 2 of swords. Okay. There's an end to something, or I don't really feel like it's the end to something. I feel like this is more like, open your eyes. This is what I'm going to tell you about the next person you're going to meet that may want a relationship with you. They have some kind of toxic trait that's going to make you feel trapped. So you have a choice to make about this person, because I think it's going to be somebody that you really like. And since how you have been single for 3 years, you know what I mean? Like it's, you know, if you're really ready to find somebody, yeah, justice, this is truth. So you're going to have a choice to make about just the truth, that, you know, whether you want to be in a toxic relationship or not, because it's not going to be a 10 of Pentacles thing, like a well-rooted family, something that lasts, basically. It's not. You can use this as a lesson, whatever toxic trait they have, you know, or, yeah, see, choice. It's going to be your choice to make. You have different options. You can use this as a lesson and date the person, because you don't know, like it may not be exactly the next person that you meet. It could be the next one after that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly which one it's going to be. So, and two, like, it depends, you know, on what you're looking for, really. You may be able to tell, your intuition may tell you automatically that, you know what I mean? Since I'm telling you this now, you're going to be on guard for that. And you may be able to tell automatically, hey, I don't, you know, want to do this. I remember, 4 Pentacles, that is something that you hold close. It can be knowledge. It's something valuable, like material things, knowledge, things of the world, things of the earth. It's usually money or knowledge. So you're going to have a choice to make about something valuable to you, you know, like the knowledge you have, like that you're getting now. So I feel like you'll remember this. And so I also believe it's something that you will keep close to your chest, like this knowledge that you're getting. Make sure that that's in reverse. That's Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands is about creativity. It can be about travel, but it's also about having that connection. Make sure that you are not going against your intuition. If you have a gut feeling about this person, like, make sure you listen to your intuition. With that being in reverse, I feel like it's not that you can't feel it, it's that you try to maybe ignore it. So that's just a warning from that. Yeah, see the world, then justice, fairness, and then the intuition. So this is exposing, so you can see this beforehand. That way you're able to fairly justice, like fairly choose which one, you know, but make sure that you're using your intuition and you're not just ignoring it. Yeah, it's not, he won't be the emperor. It's going to be in reverse. So that's like a dictator, someone who wants to control things. They're toxic. What you're looking for is this emperor to be right side up, not upside down. So, let's see. And it could be that there's a third party involved, like he may have a girlfriend actually, or may be married, and him just not tell you that, you know what I mean? And that could be what the toxic is. If you, you know, do right by your intuition, your hard work will pay off, and you will then meet someone that is going to be the emperor, you know, upright instead of in reverse. Yeah, see, that Page of Wands is upright. So if, you know, you listen to your intuition, then all the hard work that you put into dealing with your brain and dealing with your heart, you know, and making these decisions, you will come out on top. Like Page of Wands, that's passion, it's excitement, it's creativity. So you will meet someone that is not deceptive and that wants to be with you. Yep, there's a King of Swords. So that's like truth. That's somebody that would run to your rescue instead of run and hide stuff from you. So I would just make sure, you know, that you're listening to your intuition and make sure you trust it, you know, and don't just ignore it. Okay, give me just a second. Let me get these cards out. We're going to pick an energy card because these can help a lot. I like them. I just found them again. I didn't find them again, but I had all my cards put up. My back is itching off. Y'all want to know I'm doing this. I can't reach it. I'm fixing to use these scissors or something because it's itching bad. Okay, hang on. I don't know. I'm going to have to fix this YouTube setting too because this chat, if y'all are saying stuff, is lagging bad. Donkelos. Okay, live chat. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix the settings. Yep, I'm going to fix the settings. Okay. So actually, let me pick you one of these and see what it says. And don't let this scare you. Knowledge is power. You know what I mean? And this could be what, you know, you needed to know to boost, to help your intuition. So, you know, that you know, just trust your, you know, gut. Serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. So I think, what's the thing? Okay. Is that upside down? I can't see the stupid chat things in my way. 1 second. Let me see the camera. Okay. No. Okay. So that is like an energy, like healing card, but I think that goes with the reading pretty good. Don't be afraid, you know, trust your intuition is basically what I'm saying. So, I mean, I think it's good you asked because if you wouldn't have, then you may go into it blind. Not that your intuition wouldn't work, but because, you know, when we've been single for 3 years, and I actually commend you because it's very hard. It's hard for people to be single that long a lot of times. Sometimes we need that time to heal and to, you know, get ourselves together so we can find a good person. Oh, my back is killing me. It's itching. God. Ugh. I hate when that happens. And it's been itching. Okay. Let me fix this YouTube thing, y'all. And then whoever's next can ask your question. Because I feel like this thing is lagging. I don't know why. But it's driving me nuts. I don't even know. Oh, I got to check my YouTube thing too. Okay. So Ashley's done. I don't know who else is in here. If anybody's in here, I have no idea. But whoever is next or wants a reading, go ahead and put your question in there. I'm going to try to fix this YouTube, and I've got to make sure that I don't have people on Facebook saying anything because I can't see their stuff. So the YouTube is not lagging. I don't know why. Nuts. That is. I mean, Facebook is not lagging. I don't know why YouTube is doing that so bad. Yeah, I'm fixing to fix YouTube, Sasha. I've got to go in and go under my settings because YouTube is acting a fool. I mean, a straight fool. It's about to get on my nerves. I don't know what is wrong with it, but we're fixing to fix it. It's lagging bad. I'm fixing to put it on very low latency or whatever because I can't handle that. Yeah, it's not even showing me people's in the chat. Like, it's crazy. We're fixing to fix it right now. Yeah, YouTube it's lagging. Like YouTube itself is having issues. Okay, there's been 28 views, and I don't know how many people's been in here. Yeah. And now it's working good. See this thing, and I have it on low latency. What in the world? Now it's working fine. Look, y'all, I just don't know. We just gonna we are just going to act like it ain't even acting a fool, like it was trying to act like it's not. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna let it act like it's been working fine this whole time. Okay, Gina. Okay, good. I'm glad you said something that way. I'm not, am I echoing, guys? Okay. Ain't nobody on Facebook. Let me. Oh my God. Now my settings just come up. Hang on one second, y'all. Let me get my. Let me get my link. Okay, in this Facebook post. That way these people can just come over here and I don't have to keep checking Facebook. There we go. Okay. I'm coming back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I can go away. This. Oh crap. Where did my thing go now? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, and now it's acting like it wasn't even doing nothing. Hey, Rose. Okay, good, no echo. Okay, so Gina was next. Do the guys at my workplace think I'm flirting with them? How do they view me? Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I think everything was lagging. So, hey, creative art. See, now I'm getting people in here. It was acting crazy a while ago. I mean, literally, it's driving me nuts. And I'm not even. I'm on Stream Elements or OBS and Stream Elements, and it's still like, because I have Twitch as my main thing, because Twitch don't work. They're having issues with Twitch. It used to be YouTube was my main one, so I use Twitch as my main one, and then I just put a plug in for other stuff to stream. But connection says it's great on YouTube, so it shouldn't have been lagging. But it was. Okay, so I know Gina, and then I don't know who's next, Sasha. It may be Rose. I'm not sure. Okay, so Gina wants to know, do the guys at work think she's flirting with them? And how do they view her? Whoops. Okay. Okay, Miss Gina, let's see. Oh, cards. Okay. What can Miss Gina know? What does she need to know about the guys at work? Do they think she's flirting with them? Let's ask that first. So, do the guys at work think Miss Gina's flirting with them? We got one card out. Let's see. Do the guys at Miss Gina's work think she's flirting with them? Okay. Ring. Moon. I was trying to figure out that one. Okay. Okay. Hang on, Miss Gina. Let me see. Okay. I think this is basically going to be a mixture of how they feel, and it'll answer your question about them flirting with you, or thinking you're flirting with them too. Hang on just a second. See, there we go. Okay, so they see you as a very strong strength over here. They see you as a very strong, like, woman. Like, I don't mean like strong, like a man strong, pick something up, but they see you as a very strong, like, just handle life, everyday emotions, you know, that kind of thing. They find not like secrets, like bad, but they find this kind of like good kind of secret thing about you. I don't really know how to say the words I'm trying to say. Like, you don't let everything show out, you know what I mean? So there's mystery, that's it, behind you that has them inquisitive. So I don't think they think you're flirting with them. But I think that you need a little bit more confidence. I don't know if it's because this is kind of like worrying, sort of. I don't know if you're worried. Maybe that's why it's coming up so much, that because you think they might think you're flirting with them. The need to relax. So that is something I think that, you know, I think you're so nervous, that worried about whether they're going to think you're flirting with them or whether somebody else is going to think that do they think you're a B word? Is that what you're asking? Now, I don't think they think you're a B word. I think they find you mysterious in a good way, and they think you're really strong. Let me see what else comes out. Or wait, what word are you talking about? Tell me the beginning letter. Daisha was here. Is she not here now? She was here earlier. That's fast energy. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, well, that's a good thing in ways, because some of them, it's like a delay with them, but they may be acting like they're great, but this King of Cups being in reverse, they're emotionally manipulative, and a lot of them have nothing to offer. Like, they're not going to offer you anything valuable, anything exciting, new. A lot of them may actually have wives, girlfriends, whatever. So I think you're doing right by but you don't have to be so hard like on them. I think that's might be why they think you're mysterious too. Maybe because I think you're so hard on them or whatever, or try to act so much like you don't like them, so you're not flirting with them, or nobody thinks that it intimidates some of them. Because when that's funny you said that, because when that strength card come out, the first thing I thought about was intimidate. So I think that may be. Oh yeah, some of them have pregnant wives at home or girlfriends, and so they might be. Yeah, use your intuition. That's what that means. That Ace of Swords is truth and connecting to your intuition, your higher power too, to make sure, that way you don't have a burden, their burden, because they've got their own burdens. You can lay it down. You won't have to ever carry it. And see, that's a deceptive card, but it can mean cover up too. I don't think they think you're a, but I think they are intimidated. But I think she does that so that nobody, and so that they don't think she's flirting with them. But this is like cover up. So they're trying to cover up. A lot of them are, I think, about who they truly are. So they may be trying to come on like they are emotional or whatever. But yeah, they have their own baggage. Hi, Shredda. Yeah, that'll be bad luck for you to mess with any of them, I think, Miss Gina. So you keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to be as hard on them. You know what I'm saying? But I would not I would keep that persona and let them be a little bit intimidated, so they don't try to swoon you, not swoon you, but try to sweet talk you. Cause they got their own stuff going on. They need to worry about what's at home, not what else they can get. Some of them literally have pregnant wives, girlfriends, whatever. Literally. Okay, let me get you an energy card. Let's see. Oops. Some of them, though, Miss Gina, too, I just don't know. I mean, they're going to feel intimidated anyway, just because they do, just because you're a woman and you show some kind of, reserve about yourself, and the not needing, like, you're not needy. So some men, that just makes them feel intimidated regardless. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. That's a good card. So you just listen. Your intuition's telling you the right thing. You just listen to what. You can't see it over here, Sasha. Like, can you see the messages pop up over here, like my camera where the cards are right here? And then on this side, well, wait a minute. On this side, there should be a chat thing. Shredda is on Twitch. That's why you can't see him, because he's not on YouTube. But I can make his message come up anyway. Hang on. There's Shredda's message. But you should be able to see it You should be able to see it like, because I have the chat coming up on the side of my camera too. But I also made it come up there. Greta, do you want to be added to the list? If you do, then I'll get Sasha to add you. Okay, who was after Gina? I'm glad Miss Gina. Shredda is a him. I'm sorry, I should have told you that. Shredda is a him. I didn't tell you that. I'm sorry. Okay. Rose. Okay, Rose, post your question, babe. And if you post it up there, you're welcome, Miss Gina. And thank you. Thank y'all. I put a thing in the description down there thanking everybody for being so positive that comes in here. Thank y'all very much for being positive. Ask your question again, Miss Rose, please, because y'all are very positive and that helps me. Like I said, there's going to be somebody that comes in here that's either being a troll or telling the truth, that I get something completely wrong. So, you know, but y'all are very nice. Like the people that come in here religiously, y'all are very, very, y'all keep energy high for me, the vibration high. Y'all are very supportive, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Because some people don't get people that fast, and I think that I don't care about having 10,000 followers or whatever. If I do, or whatever it's called, subscribers, if I do, then that's fine. But I want to be personable with all my people. I don't want it to be like where it's not. So, Spicy Tea, hi, how are you? Okay, what does Spirit want? Bro said, did y'all see that card just go flying? I just want to know, y'all. This energy, like I said, either my energy is going crazy or this card's energy is going crazy. And I think it's both. I'm telling y'all, these cards are flying. They're not just, they're like flying away. I ain't really never had them do all this now. They are everywhere. Okay, y'all, let me get my drink. Shredda hadn't answered me yet. So when he does, I will let you know. I don't think he has. I don't see it anyway. Okay, so Rose wants to know, what should I know? What does Spirit want me to know on my love life? Maybe. Okay, so what does Spirit want Rose to know about her love life? I want to get that other energy out of there, just to clear the energy. Yeah, don't calm it down. Whoops. Okay. So, Rose, what can she know? What does she need to know about her love life? Ms. Rose, are you single? Are you talking to anybody? I just like to get a little bit of the basics so I know what I'm going into, because sometimes if I don't, let me make sure that this YouTube thing is doing correctly. You're single as a Pringle? That's funny. Okay, I got you, Rose. She said she's single as a Pringle. Okay. Okay, so what can Rose know? What does she need to know about love? She is single as a Pringle, she said. Y'all, those messages are just popping up like they're some of the old ones, so they'll do that. Okay. So what should Rose know about her love life? What can she know? What does she need to know? What can she know? What does she need to know? What does Miss Rose need to know about her love life? What can she know? What does she need to know? Okay, we have Three of Wands. That looking to your future. So we got that. That's what we're doing. So what can we know about Miss Rose's future with this love life? Well, thank you for telling us this, card spirit. I'm saying card spirit. This is an independent female, so single as a Pringle, looking toward her future. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Well, Spirit's just confirming. I guess they thought that was funny too, single as a Pringle, so they wanted me to, you know, that's what happens a lot of times. Okay. So I do believe you're going to meet someone new. That's like the start new card. The Fool is like, that's the first card of the major arcana, the Fool. So that's start new. Those are good risks, healthy risk taken. The Sun, so there's some light, starting new, seeing some light, some happiness and warmness. Okay. Okay, so you're not depressed, as you told us. So you're fine if you don't find nothing. So you're not sad. Anyway, I guess Spirit wanted us to know you're happy there too, but you're not sad now. So you want a give and take. You don't want no stuff that you see going on with all this, you know, take. That's why you don't mind waiting. That is celebrating, like celebrating in the public celebrations. The Wheel. So that's a good luck when it's upright. Queen of Swords, you are very intelligent. You're very good with words. You can communicate well. You are stable, like logically stable, you know. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and I believe that is because you don't want someone that's immature. The Page is like a younger, you know, a younger acting person can be. So, oh, but look at the Lovers card right there. So yes, I do think by the end of the year you will meet someone. Because that Lovers card, that's funny, that just comes straight out. Bam. There it is. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's just been a slow moving energy. Like that's a good energy. It's just slow moving. So so by the end of the year, I do think you will meet someone. Oh, but look at this. Now when you meet somebody though, oh no, that's the delay. Okay, it was in reverse. I was gonna say it's supposed to be fast, but no. That's just confirming the delay because 8 of Wands upright is fast energy. In reverse, it's like a delay. It's not really a delay. It just means it's taking a while. So it's just taking a while. That's all. But by the end of the year, I believe you will have met someone. You might already know them actually, but you will know, you know, y'all will be able to create something that you can look to in your future, which is up here. Queen of Wands. He will think you are like everything. Queen of Wands is like the pretty girl or the one that someone thinks is pretty or people think is pretty. You're able to socialize well. You're the life of the party. Okay, Queen of Cups, you also have emotional stability. So you have everything. You don't know him? She said, I know I don't know him. You have everything. You have it all. You are the whole package. So he won't have really a choice. It won't be a choice. He'll know. He won't have to make any choices. He'll know that you're the package. You might have to think outside the box. See that light? Like you might have to think outside. You might have a delayed reaction about choice with him just because I think you're going to be looking really, really like with the thick goggle glass, spectacle glass things, you know, making sure because you want to do this once. You don't feel like looking. I feel like you look at all the social media stuff and even people that come in here that have readings where somebody's cheating, somebody's doing this, and you're like, oh God, I don't even have time for that. And that's the way I feel like you say that. But this will be someone you can make good memories with. So y'all have good nostalgia. Okay, let's pick an energy card and see for Miss Rose. What can we know? Give her some good energy and some good advice with these. Whoops. Attention. I'm attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. And I feel like that to you. That's funny. I feel like that to you all day. So Ms. Rose, I think that by the end of the year, you will find someone with your magnifying glass is what I meant, not the goggles, but the magnifying glass to make sure that it's not going to be no emotional craziness and all that. You ain't trying to find, you ain't looking for all that now. That's the way I feel anyway. I hope that resonates some with you, at least about the way that you are about finding somebody anyway. Okay. Who was next, y'all? Ow. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Rose. Thank you. Y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If y'all have friends, let them know I do free readings. You know, I don't want 1 million subscribers, but we can have a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to be small enough where it can be personal. I don't want negative people coming in here. I mean, people are going to be negative some days, but I'm saying I don't want them coming in here telling us we're all going to hell or something or nothing like that. Okay, Creative Arts, you are up. And Sasha and Daisha are our cheerleaders. Her and Daisha those are our cheerleaders. And Daisha said earlier she had to go. I don't know what she was doing, but she said she'll be back. So if she's not, she'll probably be back this evening. I'll probably do some kind of an update this evening to let everybody know what's going on with our military and stuff at least. So. I wonder where is it? I can't remember who it is. God's daughter. I can't remember her name now. I think that's it. We got to send her thing too. And her. Creative Arts, are you still in here? Shredda, are you in here? Spicy, we're going to give them 1 second. If they don't answer, then I'll go ahead and get you to ask your question. And then, you know, because I think YouTube's lagging, acting funny, so it might take people a minute. Shredda is on Twitch. Okay, Spicy, go ahead and put your question in. Creative Arts, Shredda, y'all hear this or we hear this? Go ahead. You can put yours in. YouTube could be lagging, and so could my God, Twitch. I can think. Let me. Oh, okay. Creative Arts asked. Okay, thank you for that because I sure enough didn't see it. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry, Creative Arts. I got you. Okay. Sasha gave me your question. I'm sorry, darling, that this YouTube as itself is just acting crazy. Okay, how does Jay feel about me and what's going to happen? Wait a minute. Let me make these things quit changing. That's about to drive me bananas. 1 second, y'all. Okay. How does Jay feel about me? Okay, who is them? Because it says, how does Jay feel about me and what's going to happen between them romantically? Are you talking about you and him, or is him and somebody else romantically? Yeah, I don't know what is going on. This whole thing is YouTube is acting crazy. Okay, you and him. Okay, got you. Okay, what is going to happen? Y'all see this thing? I mean, hang on. All right, wait a minute. I don't know why this is doing this. About to drive me nuts. Okay, I got y'all. Okay, that still might change, but at least I can get to the question. I can see it now. Okay, so what is going to happen? How does Jay feel about her at first? Okay, let's do that, and then we'll see what's going to happen. Okay. So what are Jay's feelings? What can we know? What do we need to know? So right now, what is Jay's energy? What is his feelings towards her, this relationship? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you are, Lord, down here. This time right here won't aggravate me too, don't it? It's wanting to. All this stuff wants to act up today. I don't know. It's done. Forgot who his boss was. I'm just playing, y'all. This camera don't care who his boss is. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles. So he thinks you are stable. He thinks you are. I mean, Queen of Pentacles is pretty much like the Empress. It's a good person. He thinks that you would be a good wife, a good mom. That you're stable. That you have a lot of value to offer. That you're knowledgeable, all of those things line up with the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, that is, as you see, his hands are like coming down. That is, it can be offering, it can be new beginnings, like as far as to make money. But with this, I think that he thinks you have a lot to offer. I do think he has feelings for you. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, though. I think he wants to take it slow, maybe, and just build up the roots to the relationship, you know. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. He's wanting to make sure that it's going to work and that it's a mature relationship. He doesn't want something that the Page is a younger energy. He wants to make sure that y'all build roots in, a relationship. He's going to do this. Queen of Wands, he does think you're very pretty. He thinks you're good socially. He thinks that, you have everything. You have the light, the Queen of Wands is kind of like the popular girl. But we do have that Tower. It's in reverse. So there's something that, let's see what else comes up. That's what he thinks about you now. The Tower in reverse. So that's trying to avert disaster for something. Let me see. And it may be like, if you're wanting to move faster than him, that could be it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I take it slow because if y'all move fast, y'all are going to be fighting and you might not be able to avoid this tower. So you want to avert the tower. Yeah, that way, because taking it slow will keep him from stressing out. That's what that looks like. Okay, hang on, y'all. Let me respond to this real quick. Give me 1 second. Hang on, y'all. I just had an important message come through my thing real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I tried to check in and make sure everything's okay. It's all good. Okay. Okay, so that keeps him from getting upset. There's something deceptive. Let me see what it is. Other people getting in the way. Yeah, somebody's trying to do something deceptive. So that may be what it is. Okay, that could be what it is because, like, he feels like you're the Queen of Wands, but other people, like his friends, it could be somebody in his family too, they may not. And it looks like somebody is trying to do something or will try to do something deceptive, and that could be where that tower is kind of in reverse. It's trying to avert disaster. Yeah, y'all both are going to need a self-couple of and to make sure you're listening to your intuition. I don't know that he's seeing other people. I don't think it's him that's going to try to cause this deceiving. I think it's somebody else in your relationship that's trying to mess up y'all's relationship, like his friends or something. Yeah, they don't want to see y'all together celebrating. Yeah. That may be what this is too. That could be him trying to not be upset about fighting with his friends because, see, he thinks you're like the Queen of Wands, and they may not think that. They may think, you know, I mean, they could be jealous or anything. Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups is like, in reverse, it is, you think you see something, but you don't. Like, what you're seeing is not the way it is. So I would be careful with that one, especially with people trying to deceive you. So just be careful of the people that are around you, especially if it's like one of his friends or somebody that didn't like you. And that might be who this is now, trying to deceive you. I don't think he really likes that person, or it's not showing that he does. But if this person like acts like they all of a sudden are mad or trying to be your friend, just be careful of that, because that card is like something seems one way, but it's not the way it looks. Yeah, judgment. They're judging you in a bad way. That's balance, trying to keep balance, but they're judging you in the wrong, like in a not fair way. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a hard time making roots with him. I'm going to be honest. So those cards are kind of iffy, like, because that one's in reverse. It can change because energy changes. But that tower being in reverse, it's just going to be hard, I think. Let's pull an energy card like this and see what we can get. And that energy could change. You know what I mean? Like that, it could change. Here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. I think that's very important for you. I think that you want to rush things sometimes and you just need to stay in the here and now. That will probably keep you sane and from getting so hurt. So just try to focus on the day we're on and don't worry about, you know, what's going to happen like tomorrow like that, you know, especially in a relationship like this, you know, that will probably keep you from getting so maybe so attached to him until you can figure out if it's going to work, and it'll just help mentally, I think. Okay, who was after creative arts? There goes these cars wanting to fly again. You're welcome, creative arts. And I'm sorry that that reading was like that, but I just tell you what I see. So I don't ever want to steer you in the wrong direction. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to tell you what I see, even if I don't like it sometimes. It might take me a minute. Okay, Shredda and then Spicy. Shredda, are you in here? Spicy, you can go ahead and ask your question. I have not seen Shredda at all, and he's not showing up on Twitch right now, so he probably had to go for a minute. Whenever he comes back, though, we'll get him. So, Spicy, you can go and ask your question. And I think you did up there. If you'll ask it again, just because I don't know if it'll let me go all the way up there. And oh, y'all. And when I get done with Kayla, I've got to go to Walmart and pick up my groceries. I almost forgot. So after Kayla, I'm going to jump off from here, and then I will be back on. I forgot all about Steven's daddy coming in. Just reminded me. We got to go pick up groceries. I forgot. Forgot. Okay. How does Ian feel about me? Will he reach out to me? Okay. Let's see. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I've got your question. Let me scream in here to him and tell him. Okay, sorry, y'all. We live out in the country, sort of, and they don't, in a rural area, I can order them online, but they won't deliver, so we have to go get them. I don't have to go in there and go shopping for them or anything. We just have to pick them up. I do have to run in one other grocery store, though, on the way there, but it won't take me too long, and I'll be back on tonight because I'm going to give y'all an update at least. Okay, so what does Ian feel about Spicy, and will he reach out? Let's find out. About Ian's energy, let's see. What can we know about the way he feels about Spicy, and will he reach out? Hey, that's the Empress. That does not mean that you're pregnant or that you're getting pregnant. It can mean giving birth to a new idea or a new relationship, anything new. So I think that he sees you as somebody that he can be in a relationship with. He likes you. He thinks you're pretty. The Empress is pretty and, you know, feminine and all that stuff. A 3 of Cups. So that's celebration, like with your sisters or with your friends. So I think that he likes you, and that y'all will probably, if the energy stays like that, be together. So that tells me there that he's going to reach out, but we're going to get some more cards. Find out about reaching out. Do that. Okay, so this is Two of Wands, so that's like looking at expanding, looking at how to create things, make things happen. It can be travel, but yes, I think he is going to reach out. But there is a devil energy there, so there's something toxic, maybe about him, or it could be within your relationship. Let's see, what can we know about this devil card? What can we know about the devil card? Whoops. Oh, girl, yeah, you're going to have to stand your ground and defend yourself. So, Hangman in reverse. That's that energy, because the Hangman upright is like a delay, thinking outside the box. This is not a delay, so that's going to happen kind of fast. It's going to be hard to plant roots, whatever that toxic energy is he's got. So I don't know. He hasn't called you in 3 months. Oh, well, that's what that toxic energy is, and he's not planting roots. Well, let's see. Is he seeing somebody? Oh, yeah. King of Cups. Yes, he is. Got ahead. I think he's seeing somebody else. This King of Cups is like emotionally manipulative, cheater, that kind of thing. Yeah, chaos. That's the Lovers in reverse. Chaos in your life, and the Lovers upright for whatever he's got going on. That's a heavy burden. Yeah, he is, yeah. Girl. Oh, yeah. Okay. When he does, you don't want him to call you, because he is, Okay, let's pick you one of these cards. We need to get you some good, something positive, or that reading. Success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now, and I will succeed in my life. And that may be what you needed to hear. His energy just feels bad. Don't give up on life, period. I mean, he's not worth it. He is not worth the time. He needs to give up his game, because you don't deserve something like that. That's ridiculous. Yeah. He's got issues, and those are his issues, not yours. But I think that you will have success. Once you can get your mind off him, and whether you have to grieve him or not, it doesn't matter. If you need to grieve him and cry about it, do that. So that way that energy don't go back toward him. You just want to grieve it and go on with it. Okay. And Kayla, Joseph, what is new? What new is coming for me at my job? Why I feel like the workers don't like me. Okay, Sasha, do you want me to read you? If you do, go ahead and put your question in there too. And then I'll do that before I get off. And you'll be the last one. I straight forgot about having to go get that stuff from Walmart. What new is coming for me at my job? And why do I feel like my coworkers don't like me? Okay, let's find out. Well, we're going to read it the exact way she asked it. And there's a reason, because my intuition tells me that your coworkers don't like you because they're jealous of you, but we're going to read it this way first. We're going to do what new is coming for you at your job first. Okay, so Miss Kayla, what can we know? What does she need to know about what new is coming to her at her job? Okay. I love Sasha. She was my first mod. That was the first mod I had. Okay, so King of Cups, and then you're wanting to know about employment. So that is your bosses really like you. I knew that they were jealous of you. That's why the coworkers, but your bosses like you, so they're going to be, see those roses, you're going to be getting some kind of offer, whether it's a raise or it's a different position. Yeah, they are your future, like they're looking to your future. So they're either giving you a raise or a new position. That's the Chariot. So it may be, the Chariot is movement. It can be movement in a car. It's fast movement, but it also can mean two opposite forces working together. So this may put you like working at something that you don't think you can do, or that you've never worked at, or that's opposite of what you like or doing now. You're going to have to make sure you're giving yourself a self cup of love, and it's because they're jealous, and that's why they don't. I'm fixing to get to that, but I already had intuition that they were jealous because you're fixing to get, I mean, you're a really good worker. Your bosses really like you. I mean, they really do. So you're good at what you do. But again, like the position, I think it's going to be a position of some sort, because I think it's going to be something that's opposite of what you're doing now. You might be nervous thinking you're not going to be able to do it, but that Chariot upright is telling me you will. Make sure you give yourself a self cup of love. The Fool in reverse is not for you. That is for your coworkers, and that is them taking, you see, it's in reverse. Upright is like, and somebody's going to catch her, it's healthy risk, all this. In reverse, these coworkers they're going to make themselves fall off that cliff, and nobody's going to be there to catch them because they're taking too big of a risk, all because they're jealous and, wanting bad things to happen because they're jealous. They just need to work as hard. The Emperor is like the boss. So that's your boss. That's what I'm going to take that as, whether it's female or male or both. It doesn't matter. That's the Emperor. So your boss is going to be able to see that, and he or she's going to let them fall too, because they're going to know that they're doing that because they're jealous, just because they're not willing to work as hard. Okay. Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands in reverse. That Knight of Wands is like the coworkers. They're immature. They feel like they're jealous of you. That's what that Knight of Wands in reverse is. They're jealous of you. The Queen of Cups is you, like you are able to connect to your higher power, to God, to Jesus, whoever your higher power is. And you're able to have that stable emotional balance, even though they're trying to do what they're doing to you, because they're acting like little high school girls or boys too, whatever. That kind of thing. Immature. Yeah, don't get it to where like you're going to have a choice to make. You're going to fall into their stuff with them being immature, or just keep your head high and give yourself that self cup of love, and go on. It's going to be, it's fast moving. So it's not going to last too long. Your boss is they'll either quit, or your boss will, they're going to catch it. It's not going to last too long. So when you make your choice, make sure that you're just giving yourself a self cup of love and just rise above them, not that you're saying you're better than them, but their judgment towards you is not fair. It's all because they just don't want to work as hard. They don't want to do what they have to do to get where you are. Yeah, it can cause you anxiety, but just make sure that you stand in your truth, and that you do what you're supposed to do, and make sure you communicate with your boss. Let them know what's going on without being a tattletale. You know what I mean? But your boss is going to see it and know it. And you just have to be nice to I'm not saying that you just let them run all over you, but when they're mean, you just try to either walk away from them or just say nice things back. A lot of times that shuts people up right where they're, coming at, because, they don't know what to do when you're being nice and they're being mean, because it's really an immature energy. I'm telling you, it's very immature. It's like silly, really. I mean, just ridiculous. This is the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off all my doubts and fears, dissipate, and I find peace in my being. So that's what you need to do. Like I said, your self-cup of love. One thing at a time. Be proud of what you've accomplished and don't let them get to you. That's all, Miss Kayla. I think that whatever you do for work or whatever, you're well liked and you deserve, what's coming to you as far as promotions, a new position offer. Don't let anybody there, like the coworkers, make you feel any other way, because they just are jealous and they could just work harder, but that's too easy. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. I love y'all all. Thank you, Sasha. You are the best. I love you, and I will see y'all probably later on tonight. I'm gonna go get these groceries. Y'all just make sure, like I said, watch YouTube. Keep up, and if you're in the U.S. or even in Israel, y'all watch out for these. I don't know what to call them, except terrorists that will try to hurt people in crowds and stuff. Y'all just watch your kids. Keep your kids close. Try not to be in crowds and pray. A lot of